recording. Yeah, so I think right here I noticed the question of Suyan, right, about the change management. Yeah, so I think I'll just let you know one by one, because I believe, right, in your own LC visit, right, as the EBMT and even the member, right, you also get to know about the change up oGV in the upcoming years. Yeah, so I will not go like very detailed one, but you also can come to this slide, right? Come to the number 4 slide, and you can click into the link here, and you can read more about it. All of the people here. Yeah, but for now I will focus more on the question that we have. Okay, then Suyan first. Yeah, I think a lot of question about the change management. Yeah, so the first thing, how MC could support LC for the transition. I want to ask a bit for Suyan, right? Your concern here about the transition is transition from term to term, right? Or from this product to another product?
I think both, because like most of the members here, they don't have the prior knowledge on running GB, because most of the members here are new and then they have been running LBV lah. So yeah, term to term and also products to another product.
And then the product here, you mean transit from LBV to
LBV to GB
or GB, right?
Yeah, GB.
Okay. Yeah, so I think I just go to the timeline right here so that I can show for all of you, right? Let me open the timeline first, and then I can show for all of you. Sorry, my line is a bit slow. Okay, for GB it will be here. Okay, yeah. For GB, right? I think from the for GB. Oh yeah, I from November, right? I think from November, meaning in this month, I already downscale for the LCVB about what is the direction for GB in next winter, right? Yeah, so I mean, like when you see the timeline here, starting from November this year until the March of next year. Yeah, and even along the way, I think it also can be until April or May, right? We will have the network education for our membership about what is the product knowledge that they can get, that they need to get before they jump into GB. Yeah, so I mean, like the touch point here, right, can be in oGV Summit, can be in the touch point with LCPP, and then LCPP will talk more to the member. Yeah, I mean, like it can be a lot of touch point, but the timeline will be from now on until March next year. Yeah, because why is March next year, right? Because this is the deadline for AI to audit everything about our operation, whether we have enough feasibility to run back GB in, I say, Malaysia. Yeah, so I put it here for on the change management communication timeline, and then also about the product education, and especially from April to May, June, right? It will be more about GB product knowledge and also the principle for the member to run this product so that they can be ready from July, August, and September. They can start run GB in winter. Yeah. So I think this will be for this question, right? And then wait. Let me go back to the.
I actually have a follow-up question.
Yeah.
So AI will be the one that making the final decision during March next year, right?
Yeah, because for your information, right, we will need to complete a whole SOP to check like whether we have enough document, we have enough SOP, manpower, a lot of aspects, so that AI can see whether we can run back the product or not. And if we fulfill all of that, right, then AI will allow us to run GB back. Yeah, because I mean, like back to the reason why AI need to restrict for GB, right? Because in the past we run GB a bit not really sustainable. Yeah, because for example, for the visa, right, we don't have the proper visa for the EP to come and everything. Yeah, it's like it should not be the tourist visa. So that's why we have a whole the whole checklist for us to fulfill before we run back GB, so that we make sure the product is something that's sustainable to run. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. And then COVID cases rising again, GV will suppose that can run in next winter, right? But when we have a concrete decision from MC, okay, I think the moment that we need to have the concrete decision, right, it will fall into around April to June. Yeah, I mean like at this time, right, we need to do the research again. And I mean like the research here also from the youth and also from our IR partner, right, to see whether we have we should run the product back or not. Because I mean the principle here when we consider to run any product is that we need to look into the supply and demand, right, whether our supply is the youth, they are ready to go for physical exchange or not, and also our demand is the IR partner, whether they have the opportunity for GV already. Yeah, and at that time we can make the final decision is that we should run GV in next winter or we should delay it into next summer or something like that. Yeah. And then I think right here you also can see I put the timeline before March, right? Because we need to submit for AI the document about IR as well. Yeah, so that's why I need to put it here. Like we need to form in the partnership for IR, and we need to ask them, hey, do you have any intention for next peak or something like that? And then we know we also have the demand for it. Yeah, and then after that, if it's okay, right, then we will downscale for LC to have the LC to LC partnership. And then SOP is planned by both party. You mean here both party is the LC and MC or the IR one? I think
LC and MC.
Yeah. I think for SOP, right? Actually, we can utilize the material that we have previously, for I mean like pre-COVID, right? And then maybe MC side can adjust a little bit on the thing that we need to change, and then LC can revise it, and then we can come up with the final one. Yeah, and then after we have the national one, right, LC also can localize the SOP one for to be suitable with your own operation as well. Yeah. Okay. And then I think follow up on other people, right? Do you have any other concern or follow up that you want to follow up about the change management to GB? I think for GB first, because we are talking about GB, right? If not, you can give me a wave. GB. Let me see other question. Yeah, but for faster, right? You also can let me know in the chat whether you have any follow-up question or you just give a wave. Yeah. oGV. Okay, this one. You asked about oGV in general, right? Okay, understand. And then oGV. Okay. Any follow-up question here? I think no have follow-up question. Okay. Yeah. So I think after that we can go with the change management to LV, right? I'm not sure if anyone have the question for LV. Let me see. How is okay. I think no question for the hybrid LV one. Yeah, so I think I can talk about the direction for oGV. Yeah, because I think a lot question about direction and then biggest challenges and stuff here. Yeah, so I think the biggest direction or the focus for oGV in the upcoming year, right? I think probably it will be about the change management into the physical operation. Yeah, but for summer, right? I think the battle here is more about we change into hybrid or physical local volunteer. Yeah, because I think, right, for oGV we already have a very strong foundation in terms of how to deliver the product and then how to do the thing. I mean the SOP and everything, right? Yeah, but maybe the biggest challenges for us here is that how we can adapt to the new product, and then how we can promote it into the external people. Yeah, because back to the challenges of us previously, I think I can show you about this slide. When we shift from GV into LVV at the beginning, right? I think I also put it here like this. Yeah, this one. I mean, like before COVID, we already have a very strong foundation for oGV in terms of the experience facilitating, CSB, how we can facilitate the experience, right? But it's the struggle more about attraction when we adapt to the new product, how we can introduce to the customer, how we can adapt our attraction strategy and everything to the customer. Yeah, so I think again the biggest challenges will be how we can adapt to the new product and also promote it to the external stakeholder. Yeah. Okay. Any follow-up question in the oGV focus or the direction? Yeah, and I think even for the direction, right, it's also I think firstly will be about the change management, how we can make the change smoothly, right, so that ourselves and also our member also can adapt with the change and can do the product like normal back in time when we do LVV, right? Yeah, and the second thing I think will be about the also how we can optimize the process time and also the conversion rate from lead to apply, because right now you also can see very obviously on the LVV performance, right, is that we have a very high lead generation. You also can see here the the overall product performance. Yeah, you can see we have a very high lead generation, right? Yeah, so meaning, right, we have the outreach out there in the market. Yeah, the market know about us, but whether we can convert them to our customer, like persuade them to use the product, like this is something that work the experience for them or not, then it's not there, right? Yeah, so I think the second focus will be how we can optimize the conversion rate to make more people become the customer and also the process time. Yeah, I think that will be the thing. Yeah, I think can follow up a bit more, right, in terms of how we can optimize so properly about our internal process, like whether the way that we are doing marketing or the way that we are doing sales right now is effective enough, or are there anything else that we can do? Yeah, and even for UR, right, how we can utilize or how we can leverage UR more. Okay, then yeah, any follow-up question on the oGV direction in the next term? I think for faster you can type in the chat for me, or if not you can give me a wave. Yeah.
I have a question sorry, it's a bit loud from my end, but like so I think physical marketing would be something that we should implement maybe in the upcoming peak, right, for some.
Yeah, so I think for the physical one, right, it's also a part of the change management because we need to turn everything into physical operation, right? Yeah, so I think that will be a part of the change management because like student and even all of you, right, need to go back to the university and stuff. Yeah, so at that time you also need to adapt like how the university we can utilize the physical marketing one.
So during summer that time, it still need to depends on each LC's context, right? Like whether their university allow them to have physical marketing.
Yeah, I think for nationally, right, I will have the direction to build up the competency in physical marketing, but it also depends on the context of the LC whether you go back to university or not. Because I mean, like even nationally we have, right, but local it doesn't make sense for you. Then it's also not a compulsory thing. Yeah. And the follow-up for oGV direction, yeah, I think wave. Then let me see. Good focus. Okay. Oh wait. Support for okay, I think this question is also more about a bit operation. No. Team selection, right? Wait, let me see if are there any other thing. What does an OPP, GB? Okay, yeah, I think mostly about here. I think I see LV something. How to ensure member experience, how to how physical marketing is conducted. Okay, I think follow up this question also from C, right? But it's also the follow up one from Suyan. Yeah, so probably we will have the guideline. I think it will not the very specific SOP. Yeah, because it will depend on the procedure of university, how they want to, how they allow LC to do the physical marketing, right? Yeah, but I mean, like from national side, we have the guideline for LC in terms of generally what is the process that we need to have, or what is the thing that you can do for physical marketing. Yeah, but when you take the SOP and how you can localize and how you can adapt to your own LC context or own unique context is another story of localizing. Yeah. And then will there be different physical LV standard if compared to LVV? Yeah, definitely we'll have the different one, because when we have the when we turn into physical LV, right, then maybe we need to have some standard about the health and safety for the EP. Yeah, and it's also like about the accommodation and what is that? I think it's a bit look like GV1. Yeah, like accommodation and then the transportation and everything. Yeah, so I mean, like definitely we'll have the change. Yeah, and I think it will confirm by IGV side in December. Yeah, but we'll have I mean, like the confirmation is that we will have the change in the standard, but specifically which standard, then we need to take the input from IGV side, and they also doing the research right now. Any follow-up for this? Okay. I think that's it for the change management part, right? Right now we still have a minute left. Okay, let me see how I should do it on this thing. How I can I think one of the concern from the people here, right, is that because right now you work specifically in one department, right? So how you can be the LCVB that oversee the whole thing and then needs to manage a lot of sub department under, right? So I think for that concern, probably it's also my concern previously when I applied for PP. Yeah, but I think, right, for when you become the VP, you need to manage the thing that the leadership style of generalist or specialist, right? Yeah. So when you was the director or the member, right, you work very specifically in one thing. Yeah. So meaning at that time your leadership style is that you will specialist on that one thing. Yeah, but when you become the VP, right, you need to manage sales, CSD, and then marketing. Yeah, so you need to be generalist. Is that you can so the way, I mean, like how you can be generalist, right? I think from my experience is that first thing you need to learn the basic principle about each scope. Yeah, I mean, like you no need to have a very good experience in like designing poster if you are the salesman, right? Because even me right now, I also don't know how to design a very good poster. Yeah, because I was the sales before. Yeah, but then you need to know the basic principle, right? For example, marketing, you need to align with Blue Book, and then for another thing is you need to manage the funnel, right? Why the lead is really low right now and everything like that. Yeah, that is the principal one that you need to know, like managing the funnel, and also about the alignment with Blue Book to see whether we are doing the right thing to our brand or not. Because when you are the product head, right, we need to ensure our brand is consistent to our customer. Yeah, I think that will be for marketing. And then what's that? Sales is how you can communicate the product to the customer, and CSB is how you can ensure the experience is there. We have the complete. Yeah, I mean, like all those things is a very principle that even you are not the director, you of that specific sub department, right? But you also know. Yeah, so that is the first one. And then the second thing, I think is more about how we can how you can coach your member to do the thing, how you can ask the question so that they figure out that, oh, they are not doing good in this part, and then you coach them and then you guide them to the question. Yeah, you are not the one who specifically tell them, hey, the poster is having the problem. Yeah, but then you need to guide them, you need to like learn more about coaching skill, right, and how you can guide your member to do the thing. Yeah, so I mean, that is the two things. Firstly, it's about leadership, right? How you can leverage your leadership so that you can lead the people in the generalist style. Yeah, and then the second thing, even we say that we are the generalist leader right now, but we also need to have the very basic principle about the scope so that we can ask the good question to our member, right? And they can figure out the thing. Yeah, so I think that is the two basic things. But I mean, like in the end, right, when I reflect back about my experience, is that as long as, right, you have the proactiveness and you have the strong why behind, and you go to learn, I mean, like you try to learn about it, then definitely you will know about it. Yeah. So I mean, like just a little bit experience sharing, right? I think for me at that time, I was the IGV member and also IGV team leader, but suddenly I got selected for LCVP OGE. Yeah, OGE is like OGTA right now. Yeah, so you see the difference, right? Is that I suddenly become the algo inside, and then it's also another product, not volunteer anymore, but the global internship one. Yeah, so at that time, right, I'm really panicked, because I even don't know about B2C marketing, B2C sales. Yeah, but I think at that time, the very strong why of me at that time is that I need this experience, I need the EB experience so that I can develop myself, right? That is the very strong why of me. Yeah, so that I start going to ask my predecessor, hey, how to do this, how to do that, and then I also O2O with all the people on the member in my function at that time, in the new function one. Yeah, and I asked them, hey, what is the thing that you really believe in about this product and stuff? Yeah, because for me, right, I'm also the one that I need to see the impact so that I can do the thing. Yeah, I figure out that thing about myself, right? And I ask all of them, and even I go ask the customer, is like, when you experience in this product, what is the thing that you see the impact for you? Yeah, and then once I see the impact from the member perspective, from the customer perspective, right, then I really believe in this product, and then I try to learn more about it. I try to ask my predecessor, and even in my summer, right, I also have some failure so that I can learn from it, and then I can do it better in winter. Yeah, so I mean, like, as long as you have a really strong why for this experience, what is the thing that you want to gain as the EB or as the VP? Yeah, then definitely you will find the how for you, like how you can be better in this product, or how you can be better in your leadership so that you can lead the people, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and because got people ask me about what is the how you can adapt to the product, right? Then I think I also want to share you about the learning in the product one. Yeah, because I'm the product avenger, right? Yeah, so I also want to share you about the learning. Yeah, so I think the learning that I want to share you, firstly, right, when you become the product head, so probably you need the direction for your product. Even for me in MC or in LC also like that, right? What is the thing that you really really want for this product? Yeah, so it will enhance your strategic thinking. Yeah, because you want to see the end goal, right? But how you can go to that end goal, so it will be about strategic. And then about funnel management, because you have the whole funnel for the product like this, from lead to complete, right? Yeah, so how you can increase the conversion rate, or how you can make sure that the goal is the achievement is there. Yeah, so it will be about how you can be logical and data driven to drive your member to make the achievement happen. Yeah, and then I think it's also about innovation, and also the mindset, and also the thinking, how you can be innovative. And the innovation here is, right, when you see the problem in your function, how you can solve it, what is the new thing that you can do it. Yeah, for example, for me at that time, I become the VP OGE, right? I realized in my function there's two biggest problem. The first thing is about the data storage. Yeah, I mean, like, when I become the VP, right, there is no data there for me to look back, or for me to see what is the thing that the previous term they do. Yeah, so we're really struggling in terms of what I can continue and what I can do more. Yeah, and then the second problem is that the member, they didn't see the relevance of the product, and then they just do for the sake of doing. Yeah, and when I see the problem, right, what is the thing I need to do more, I need to do differently. Yeah, so that I can solve that in my function. Yeah, so it will be about the innovation mindset. Innovation here is that you no need to do something new, very creative, right? But how you can solve the problem, and in the end, it's not the problem anymore. And next one is about synergy management. Yeah, and I think especially right for oGV, you also need to synergy with PM, with FL, with IGV. Yeah, so how you can manage the stakeholder, because you also need to align a lot not align but rely a lot of on them, right? For example, IGV don't have the slot for you, then you cannot match. Yeah, so how you can manage the stakeholder around you, like a lot of people that you don't have the right to be their leader or something, right? To force them to do something. Yeah, but how you can still manage your stakeholder around so that they still can work with you and can collaborate with you to make the achievement happen. Yeah, I think that is the beautiful thing of our inside incoming side, both sides need to work with each other, so we have the thing there, not just like we work along. Yeah, and then anyway, and even when you work with PM or FL, right, you also need to be very strategic to ask them back, like whether how is the membership experience right now, how they can support you in terms of the membership experience better, so that you can focus more on the product development, right? Yeah, because if the member problem is there, then what is the point, not what is the point, but how you can focus more on the product development one. Yeah, or even for FL also need like strategic to talk to them, right? Yeah, and lastly, I think the the most unique one of Isaac is that about leadership, right? So when you become the VP, how you can lead the leader to make the result, because right now you are not the executive, or you are not the director anymore, right? You can lead directly your executive to make it happen. Yeah, but it's more unique is about how you can lead the leader, so those leader, right, they still can lead their executive to make the thing move. So meaning the more layer that you have, the higher leadership is the higher leadership learning then you can get. Yeah, because when the thing is not in your hand anymore, how you can still make it happen. So that will be about your leadership skill. Yeah, and I think lastly will be about the unique story that you have. Yeah, because after one term experience a lot of things, you explore a lot of things about yourself. Yeah, then what last in the end, right, is about the experience. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all for me. So sorry, like 3 minutes already. Yeah, I think the rest of the question, right? You can approach me anytime, or I will try to put the answer here in the black box. Yeah, but if you really urgent for it, or you want to have more conversation with me, then anytime you can talk to me. Yeah, on Telegram, or we can have a meeting to share more about the experience. Okay, I think that's all for me. Oh my god, so sorry. Okay, bye everyone. See you somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, but you can go to route 2 already. Thank you. So sorry for all the questions that I still cannot answer. Yeah. So sorry. Yeah, bye everyone. For the people that just come, right? Yeah, you can stay a bit to wait for the people they go. Oh my god. Let me open the route 2.
Itu mau lepas. Pakai masuk.
Hi. Hi Camila.
Hello. Sorry.
Hello. Okay. Wait, people, I need to open the new slide. Oh, my light is very lagging. Sorry. Oh, so for 12 people, here is the new one, right? You are the new one, right? Not from the previous round. Okay. Let me open the new slide. Yeah, because each round I will have a different slide. So sorry. Oh my god. Hi Sean, why you still here? You don't have the second round? Wait, let me see. Hi Sean, and then okay, I guess you are the new people. Okay, let me open round 2. Oh my god. Yeah, so sorry everyone. Yeah, so right now, right, let me stop the recording here and I will